What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And I know a lot of you guys already told me. I was amazed at the amount of comments that I got. Like, yo, Gmia, Trey Lance is garbage. But it's not even about that. The fact of the matter is, you guys wanted me to try him out. I tried him out. The dude is just like, listen, when it comes to releases in this game, that is the most important thing, in my opinion, when you get into a situation where you play a guy that's either sending one or he's sending everybody. Because remember, when he sends one, right, you have to stand in the pocket and you have to actually wait to see if something opens up. And remember, it's a split second because they've upgraded man coverage. So people are like right on you, like latched on and everything. And you got to throw that hot dot. And I'm telling you right now, listen, man, this guy's released with Gunslinger. When I first threw the ball, I was like, all right, it probably could work. And then the next day it's like, all right, this dude is garbage. But the one thing that was very consistent, and you guys know this, Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, hands down, like, they're freaks. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best thing that can happen, honestly, for the rest of this game is if one of the developers make a golden ticket Aaron Rodgers or, you know, Brett Favre. Because other than that, right, when you're dealing with the fact that the releases of these players are so bad, you're going to lose games solely off of that. And I just wanted to point this out to you guys. There's going to be another drop of golden tickets, so we're not going to actually sell Trevor Lawrence right now. We might as well just get the 100K and gamble it away, trying to pull it out of the training variety pack. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's the better move. I made the suggestion. You guys voted on it in chat. You guys think I should probably just quick sell them and try to pull a golden ticket. I agree with you guys, because if we get the golden tickets early, we could probably raid sell them, make some coins, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a win-win for us. But other than that, like I said, a lot of these cards, once EA Sports came out with this ridiculousness with the releases, you remember when Mahomes' release was just straight garbage, and even with Gunslinger, it was straight trash? You guys remember that? This whole situation, in my opinion, I don't think Mahomes threw the ball like that. The way that the developers thought that he did last year. I thought that the dude gets the ball out very, very quickly. Now, obviously, nobody gets it out faster than Tom Brady, in my opinion, right? So Tom Brady is actually still pretty good in this game. The only reason I got rid of Tom Brady is because he's way, way too slow. But still, even with all of that, Aaron Rodgers still gets it off faster than Tom Brady in this game. But realistically speaking, like in real life, there's nobody throwing the ball and zipping it like Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a savage, and he doesn't get a lot of credit for what he does. A lot of people hate, obviously, for different reasons. But if you just watch and time his throws, they're lasers. And the dude's like 87 years old still doing it. But my point is this, right? The release situation is a big-time gimmick that EA Sports, I don't think they've ever really understood what was supposed to go on with it. And that's why a lot of the releases in the game, it's way off. Like, it's not where it should be, and I don't think they found the right balance. And it kind of makes sense. Like, everybody shouldn't be able to throw the ball the same way. I totally agree with that, but it should be a little bit more accurate if you're going to take that step. And that's something that I don't think that they've done, because some of these players that are throwing the ball really stupidly, they don't actually release it that slow. Even like Matthew Stafford, he be zipping that thing. The dude's garbage in this game, though. Like, even with Gunslinger, Josh Allen, they had right early in this year, and then they patched Gunslinger, and then now he just throws the balls like, he throws the ball like an idiot. So regardless of whatever you guys are going through right there, it's cool to try it out, and I love trying it out for you guys. We have a lot of fun live streaming with it and just trying to see what works. But I'm gonna just hey, get rid. Dude, this guy, look, all right, whatever. Trey Lance, good luck with the Niners in real life, but you're just not it in Madden 21. Now, as far as the new team abilities, right, we were trying to figure out what was going on with El Toro, because I played a guy that was running around with 2 El Toros, and the dude just had his way with me. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing I could do about it. He just enjoyed it. Like, bro, he enjoyed himself. He had a smile on his face. Dude couldn't wait to finish beating the hell out of me, right? So I said, you know what? Let's go see if this is a real thing. Let's go check out if El Toro is that deal. What I discovered was El Toro is absolutely garbage, but it does shed in certain cases, even when you don't have the full pass rush points. It does shed, but you have to use it in the proper defensive formation. So he was audibling down to 3-3-5 wide. Many of you guys know all about that. I've done a video on that. I myself don't prefer to play defense like that, but it is something that actually works. So he had 2 El Toros on top of both of the tackles, and no matter what was going on, somebody was shedding. Now, you can't tell me that those players had full pass rush points all that time, but in his case, he made it work. So I tried it out. It didn't work for me based on the way that I play my defense, so I went away from it. Also, many of you guys that started running Big Nickel, you guys saw me run it on stream or whatever, and you guys started running it. It's all good and well, but people need to understand a couple things, right? When you run Big Nickel, it's very, very good to have at least one edge threat or edge threat elite. Because in some cases, you're not going to want to send pressure, but you're going to still want to get that heat. One of the other things that I'm noticing that I want to make sure that I point out, the run game is back, guys. You can actually run the ball very, very successfully in this game. It is not even a question about it. You can run the ball like it's Madden 20. I don't know what they did, but I've been getting run all over. Like there's an actual cleat print on the back of my butt cheeks. Dudes are running the ball at a high rate. So I have no choice right now. I have to adjust. And that's the one thing that you guys are going to understand. For many of you guys that have come like, yo, bro, you be rage selling dudes and then now you understand. Or, yo, you change your abilities, but now you understand. When the game is tuned and you can't figure out why something is not working the way it used to, you have to adjust. Because if you do not adjust, everything that you think that is going on is going to stop. It's not going to stop. EA is going to continue to put their foot in you. You have to understand that. So I'm going to go ahead and be proactive, right? I'm going to go ahead and give 2 inside stuffs back to the team. Now look, Ronnie Lott is garbage, and he's only, like, dude, bro, he's only here temporarily, bro. They're going to start the power-up expansion, and probably Taylor Mays will get one of those, and then we're going to adjust this guy. Like, dude, this guy right here, yo, he has me raging uncontrollably. Because if he's not getting mossed, he's doing something else stupid. He's just trying his best to be an idiot, and I need to get rid of him. So I'm going to figure all that stuff out as we go along. I'm just letting you guys know. When you see that I'm trying to adjust the X factors and take off the ability, you need to understand why. They're going to play the same exact way. For instance, Cam Chancellor, I keep him with the mid zone because he's usually in a deep third. Does that mid zone make him play any better? Probably not. He still gets dotted in his eye socket because everybody gets dotted in the game regardless of what's going on. He's 6'3" and dudes are lobbing it over him and he's getting dotted. It's part of the game. But I'm going to leave that on him because when it does decide to work and he does jump a route, it's going for 6. Ronnie Lott, however, he's going to get dotted no matter what. So just leave him the way he is. But he has to play right now for us. It's just the way that everything is going on. But as you can see with my X factors currently, I got 2 unstoppable forces out there, and obviously Deion Sanders with universal coverage, right? Richard Sherman still has mid-zone. Now, does mid-zone make Richard Sherman play better? No. If you throw a hitch route, you're going to catch it. You're going to dot me, and I'm going to like it because there's nothing I can do about it. I want to be very, very clear with that. I've accepted what EA is doing to me, but I have to make sure that you guys don't go through the same pain. So I'm going to figure out ways to kind of counteract what EA is doing. It's sort of like a boxing match of Rocky Balboa. Like in the beginning of the movie, you're gonna beat them up, but at the end you're gonna win. We will win in the end. EA's just beating us up right now, but we'll be fine, bro. Because like I said, if you guys start to understand what I'm trying to do and make everything come to the forefront, they're gonna eventually have to address this. Because I don't know if it's right for them to continuously manipulate the game and not let us know what the F's going on, and then one day something works, the next day it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. But I think if we all come together and try to figure out like, yo, Gmi, this ability works. Or I say, yo, this ability, and we try it out, we can figure out together what actually works for that day. But then the next day it's gonna be something else. But I'm just saying, for that day, we can actually figure out what's going on, all right? And then in doing that, I think it will make us feel and, be a lot better to kind of know, all right, the game is changing regularly. What can we do to adjust? So Trey Lance is gone, but we never expected Trey Lance to stay on the team, guys. Let's be honest. Many of you guys was voting that I was going to get rid of him during the game. So we never expected him to last anyway. So that's not the issue here. The major issue is this. He's gone, and we changed up our defense again to kind of reflect what we're going to be trying to do. So this is the big nickel setup. The only thing that you don't see on the screen is the fact that we have pick artist on Derwin James. So when you look at all the ability numbers, it should add up to 15 if you add the extra 1 that is on Derwin James. And those are the new team abilities, and we're going to go back and try to lab a little bit. I got some gameplay coming for you guys from some previous games with Trey Lance. If I can actually get that out, I will as soon as possible. But before I go, I want to thank you guys for watching. Continue to stay safe, stay blessed. Until next time, one love, y'all.